Hello, and welcome to my channel, where I mostly share my love of fragrance and enjoying my collection. In this video, I'm going to review some perfumes from the Pacifica Moon Moods collection. Thank you so much for stopping by, and let's get started. So if you're not familiar with Pacifica, it's an affordable makeup, nail polish, and fragrance brand that's available at Target, and they also sell online at their own website. And they released a fragrance collection called Moon Moods in 2021, and I picked up 4 of them. I didn't get the Blue Moon that came out in the original release, and then they also released a couple new ones in the last couple months, and those were Neon Moon and Sunrise Moon, and I haven't picked those up yet as well. So we're going to review the 4 that I did pick up, which are Cherry Moon, Silver Moon, Dream Moon, and Flower Moon. And I did want to mention, first of all, that these do come as pictured here. They don't have a cap on them, which I think is kind of odd. I don't know if that makes it more prone to evaporation, but I would have definitely preferred they have a cap, but that is not provided. So Cherry Moon has notes of cherry blossom, sugar, and cherry, as well as green notes. And this one, I think maybe getting discontinued. It's still available online at Pacifica, as well as in some Target stores, but it does seem to be marked down, so I think it might be on its way out. And it's weird because even though this is a cherry fragrance, to me it actually smells kind of like grape, actually, more than cherry. It's kind of got like a syrupy sweetness to it. And, it's definitely got those sugar notes because it is very sweet, but it's more like candy or kind of like Kool-Aid, actually. And actually, if you let it sit for a while, there starts to be this weird note to it that I don't know if I want to say it's offensive, but it's kind of off-putting. I don't know how to describe it exactly. It's kind of a weird, like sourness to it, but not like a sour cherry. So I'm not really sure what happened in the mix here, or if there was just a bad batch. I've seen other reports that there's kind of this weird note at the end. So I can't really recommend this one. Overall, initially the scent is okay, but I think it dries down to kind of an odd scent. So this for me was a regret, which is really sad because I love cherry perfumes, but this just really missed the mark for me. And then moving on to Silver Moon, this has notes of vanilla, almond, and spices. And to me, this is definitely a gourmand scent. It's very strong on the vanilla as well as the almond, but I do think that the vanilla is kind of the stronger note. And it's definitely more of a food-like vanilla note, very sugary, sweet. And, to me, there's not a lot of depth to it. It's really just like a straight vanilla scent. A lot of people are comparing it to Bath & Body Works Warm Vanilla Sugar. And there definitely is, a good similarity there. You can smell the almond note, but it's not as strong as the vanilla, but it is definitely there. And as far as the spices, I do sense a little bit of spiciness to it, but it doesn't seem to last very long. Overall, I just get more of, a really sweet vanilla scent. People have also compared this to Hypnotic Poison, which I do have, and I think they're a little bit similar, but I think Hypnotic Poison has a little bit more of like a fruity note to it as well, so they're not dupes. And overall, I like this one. If you're looking for a sweet vanilla kind of cupcake scent, then you might enjoy this. And next up is Dream Moon, and this has notes of sandalwood, patchouli, and pink rose. And this is a bit of an interesting scent. When you first spray it, it has a really strong floral note. You definitely can pick up on the rose in there. And there's also a nice warmth from the sandalwood, as well as kind of an earthy patchouli, but it doesn't last very long, the patchouli. And there's also kind of a cotton candy like sweetness to the scent. I'm not sure if maybe there's some tuberose in here or something that's giving it that note. But it's definitely stays throughout the life of the scent. And the scent overall, it has a strong floral note for a little while, but then it dries down to actually be very similar to Ariana Grande Cloud. So I guess they were trying to maybe dupe that with this. There's definitely like a woody, sweet, cotton candy type of scent with a little hint of floral. Overall, I actually think that this is the best one in the collection. So I do really enjoy this one. If you're looking for, a more affordable version of Cloud, this might be a good option. This, I believe, is only about $20, and you can usually find a sale on it. So I do think that this is one of the better ones in the line. And the last one I have is Flower Moon, and this has notes of jasmine, peach, and vanilla. And I heard that this was a really, peachy, sweet, fruity scent. But to me, this is really a heavy floral, and I'm not a real big fan of, really heavy floral scents. I feel like the jasmine is the strongest note in this by far. I can smell the peach in it, so there is, definitely a fruitiness to it. And, I think there's a little bit of vanilla that's coming out, so there is, kind of a subtle sweetness. But overall, I really feel like this is a very heavy floral scent. So you really kind of have to like that as, the strongest part of the fragrance to enjoy this one. The floral is nice. If you enjoy jasmine, that's definitely what it smells like. So for me, this is probably, not my favorite one. I really think I prefer more, gourmand, sweet scents, but it does seem to be, nicely done. And I think that, there's a nice mix of that floral and fruitiness. It's just too heavy on the floral for me. So that's it for my review of Pacifica's Moon Moods collection. I definitely think that there were a couple standout scents here. I think that Silver Moon is a nice, sweet gourmand if you like, vanilla, almondy, brown sugar type of scents, kind of very similar to a cupcake. And if you are looking for something more in the vein of, Victoria's Secret's Midnight Bloom or Ariana Grande Cloud, then Dream Moon is a great, almost a dupe for that. So I think that those two are worth picking up. I really thought that Flower Moon is fine if you enjoy, heavy floral scents. But I do think that Cherry Moon is, I would recommend a skip. So those are my thoughts. Thank you so much for stopping by. I hope you'll subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video.